Welcome to Bitcoin Fantasy. It's time to explore NFT games. If you like football, the sport of game forces, and the goals, surely once you were sure to sign your favorite player, with being the manager who designs the perfect tactic to win the Champions League. With being a better president than Florentino Perez and making the key decisions for your club, or even being an Arab magnate and becoming the absolute owner of a legendary institution. Today, that dream will no longer be video games or fantasy. Thanks to blockchain technology and the power of cryptocurrencies, football becomes a real experience of property, strategy, and profits. You will not only play here you will invest, build, and send. From the offices to the pitch, everything is in your hands. Welcome to the future of football. After that epic, we are going to calm down a little and explain what all this is about. We are happy to announce that we get a collaboration with this great NFT project that combines the DeFi with the games. It is called Soccerverse. Before entering into the matter, telling them that we are not going to praise the project simply because we are collaborating, we will be honest. And the reality is that even the great company that many will know called Square Enix invested in Soccerverse. Therefore, we are not talking about little. And we also clarify, if you do not like football, but you like click-to-earn projects, you might also be interested. You can become an inverter and delegate all functions in a manager that you can hire, but we will try to summarize everything a little. It will not be easy because it is huge. The first thing would be to create the account. Please, if you want to support the channel, use the reference link of the description. Your account, completely free, can be created either using an email or a wallet, as it is easier for them. It does not have much history. Once inside, you will have the option to play without investing if you want, or if you want to go one step ahead, make an investment. On the theme of the ROI, we will talk later. Let's start how we can win in free-to-play. This would be looking for a club, and we become a manager. It is an extensive world. There will be the most important European leagues. But obviously in those leagues it is difficult that they can find some team with some vacancy for you. So, if we want to work for free, let's look for a country that is not very recognized for football. In Tanzania, for example, here if we enter, we can appreciate that we will have 13 jobs available. When you enter the league and the teams that exist, you can see the poster that says available. Other teams do not have any notice. That means that they do not need any manager. The second place now in the league is available. We enter to check the details. As you can see, there is no manager driving the team, so we would give it control and officially become the manager. Now this has its parenthesis. It is true that we can control the alignment of the team, the formation, choose the starting players, but to start we are a blocked manager. This means that we cannot sell or buy players. For this we must unlock ourselves, and that can only be done by the shareholders. As we are in free mode, the option we have would be to write to the shareholders. Tell them that we are going to take the team to be the champions and we will humiliate all our rivals. And then a vote would start that will last 3 days, where the shareholders will decide if they unlock all the permits. In a test period of a few weeks, and see the results, if we are active and others. They will not want a losing manager in their team. Once we are unlocked, we will have a balance where we are going to win the SVC game token. That token could later sell it in the markets and remove it by the cryptocurrency that we want. But that would be to advance many in time. Remember that this is a long-term project. A season has lasting about 6 months, at least 6 months in real life. This would be the main way we will have to play in free mode. We go to the part of whether we decide to invest. We will have many options: buy a club shares, become agents of a player, buy influence from a player. The options are extensive. We could say that the fastest and most profitable option, if we know how to find good purchases, it would be to buy a club shares. To do this, we can do it in several ways. One of them moves here to the store, and we will find several packages of different prices. For example, Manchester City. This package has a price of $13, and with it we would get 40 shares of the club. Each team has a total of 1 million shares. Then in this case, according to the actions we buy, we would be obtaining a percentage of the total shares of the club. But the following happens. In addition to the city's actions in this case, we will also get some of the actions of other random teams. Let's say this is like a gift. We want to buy a club shares, but they also give us additionally other clubs. This would be an option to buy directly in the store, but another option, following the example of Manchester City, can buy actions from other players. We will sometimes find cheaper offers. We put the equipment in question in the search engine. Click here and to translate influence, and we will see this graph with the book of sales and purchases. If you usually work in exchange, you will not have problems. If you are new in this world, I might find it somewhat confusing, but with practice, it will be easier for you. In the orders book, green numbers are shopping offers and red numbers are sales offers. If we want to buy, we will have to look at the prices of red offers if we want to buy at the time. In this case, each action has a price of 20, but it is the SVC currency, which if we wanted to sell it, we would have to turn it into another currency called chai. It can be somewhat tedious to understand. For now, let's continue with the basics. The most impatient will want to know what the investment return will be. Calculating it will not be so simple because it will depend on many factors. It depends on the price of which you manage to buy the action, on the results of the team in their league. If they are champions, if they win international tournaments, according to the number of fans and the stadium assistance, the contracts of the players, signings, and thus a number of possibilities. But we can tell you that is average according to how good you are finding gems. The ROI could be 6 months that it is a season in this game, or it could be a 1 year or a little more ROI. Those ROI would not be bad because they remember that this is a long-term project and is realistic as a football simulator. Also, obviously, if the price of the currency has an explosion, we'll recover their investment in much less time. If we have support in future videos, we will give more details. Another option would be to buy players' influence. Suppose we want to buy Mastantuono's influence, the new signing of Real Madrid in real life that is only 17 years old, is a promise of the future. We are looking for your file and we would give you influence. Here we will see the price of about 35 cents for each action. We could buy the amount we want. Then this player would be generating 115 token SVC for each game. That is why we have to add bonus in case he starts, mark goals or assistance, or if he is a defense or goalkeeper to keep the goal unbeaten, we would also win more token. In this case, surely it would not be profitable because the player has already uploaded his assessment. The goal would be to find a player from below and suddenly has a brutal rise in his assessment. This is based on his behavior in the games in real life mainly. And in each update of Soccerverse, every 6 months they update its characteristics. In addition, having enough influence on a player, we could also take care of being signed by a club, and as representatives, we can negotiate a commission for us. The possibilities are extensive. If you like the world of football, we know that for fun this project will love it, and if you are good, you could gain good profits. All this as a summary, we consider that it would be fine. We could continue talking about a million more details, but we will do that if we have all their support. If we see that they like this project, thanks to the collaboration we are doing, will allow us to make them a raffle, and perhaps we can send them some token in-game so that they buy some player or some actions of a club. And making more videos of tutorial guides with more details, either in the aspect of being a manager, shareholder, representative. The season 1 just finished. The second season will begin next month. Therefore, it is a good time to enter. They already know that being of the first to enter will give us more opportunities to achieve better profitability. If your dream was to invest in the world of football with cryptocurrencies, now you can. If all the information was useful to you, now you can click like, subscribe, and activate the bell so you don't miss upcoming free NFT games, airdrops, raffles, DeFi investments, and much more content that we work on daily. Write your comments below because we always read them. It is time to say goodbye, wishing you profitable investments or knowledge, and remember that if you have a Bitcoin fantasy, you should join us.